What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is Gary Branch, and I'm the CEO of New Generational Wealth Solutions. And today we're going to dive into how credit repair works. And I'm going to break it down for you as clearly as possible. And we're going to get straight to it because I don't want to waste your time or mine. And if you're new here, or if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be dropping heat after heat after heat on credit, funding, and financing. Let's get it. If you're watching this, you may be interested with working with my company for credit repair services, or maybe you're just looking for more information. Either way, you're in the right place at the right time with the right person. And we're going to talk about how credit repair should work when you're working with a company and what you should consider. Now, the first things first, you always need to do your due diligence. And the things that you need to be aware of are the credit repair company itself, first and foremost. People are out here saying they, do credit repair, but they're not a company. Then you're talking about you getting scammed and stuff like that. So you need to ask yourself, does the credit repair company have a website? My website is www.newgenwealthsolutions.com. Do they have a website that you can go to? What's on their website? Is it telling you about their process? Do you see reviews? Like, do they have real reviews from real people who they have helped? Also, do they have a social media presence? That's important. Like, social media is the news nowadays. So if you're working with someone, they don't have a social media presence. If you're thinking about working with someone and they don't have a social media presence, that's a red flag. No website, that's a red flag. My Instagram and TikTok is at G the Credit Guard. You can check us out. We're always posting content, results, things like that, because at the end of the day, documentation beats conversation. Somebody can sell you anything. They can sell water to a well. But at the end of the day, if you pay attention and you're looking, you won't be what you call scam, as people always say. So plenty of social proof, plenty of testimonials, plenty of reviews is what you should be looking for. Now, let's get to this price versus quality, right? You got to use your common sense first and foremost, right? Let's talk about a car. Like, do you go to Shade Tree Mechanics? And if you do, you get what you pay for. Or do you go to the dealer or some reputable mechanic for your car? Now, are you going to treat your credit repair and your finances worse than you treat your car? Like when you go to the grocery store, let's say you go to Walmart, do you get all great value brand stuff or do you get some name brand stuff? Do you get great value cereal or do you get Post or Kellogg's, stuff like that? So are you going to treat your finances worse than you treat other things? Because think about it, your finances is what's going to determine how much money you have and how much money you're able to spend and how much money you're able to save and how much money you're able to invest. Now, that doesn't mean that because someone tell you $5,000 that's the price you should pay. Is it worth it? I check this company out. Do they got these reviews? Do I feel comfortable that this company is going to get me where I need to be? So you don't want to always go for the cheapest option because you really do get what you pay for. And another thing is, don't let past scams prevent you from making future moves. Yes, you've been scammed. Why did you get scammed? Did you do your due diligence? But if you're going to let one scam or two scams stop you from moving forward with your finances, then who are you really hurting? Really, who are you really hurting? So you don't want to do that, right? Now, people are always talking about, complaining, I got scammed and credit repair don't work and all. But then there's thousands of other people who saying, yeah, I went to such and such credit repair company and it worked for me. Probably because the first thing you asked about was the price. So you didn't care that they told you $99 a month or that they told you $50 a month or that they told you $300 for full pay. All you were concerned about was paying a low price. And that's not how you go about anything. Because I'm pretty sure when you go in a store and you see something you like, you make sure you like it first. You check it out before even looking at the price. Now, if price is the first thing you're looking at, then you're going to always, probably 90% of the time, come out on the bottom. You're not going to get what you want because you're more concerned about price than quality. And that's just not how it should be. So just mess with them little cheap old companies and stuff like that. I'm not saying that none of them are good. I'm just saying that that can be your detriment to your finances. Now, let's talk about the consultation process. When you have a consultation with a credit repair company, they should be asking you about your goals. Like, what really do you want to achieve? What are you getting credit repair for? Are you trying to get a house? Are you trying to get a car? Maybe it's business funding. Maybe, I just want a pretty credit score so I can show it off. I don't know what you want, but that's something they should be asking you about. because credit repair is not one size fits all. It has to be tailored to your needs, because a pretty credit score, you can have a 750, but I know people with 680s getting approved with stuff people with a 750 cannot because of their credit profile. So maybe you just want a pretty credit score and it's not going to take as much to get you there, but somebody else might want business funding and that requires this. Somebody else want a car that requires this. So they need to be asking you about your goals. The next thing is assessing your situation. They should be asking you about the negative items in your credit report and explain how they plan to address them, right? They need to know, like, you got bankruptcy, charge off, collections, is it late payment? They need to be knowing what's on your credit report so they can assess your specific situation, and then they should be explaining to you how they're going to address it. We use the Credit Dreamweaver method. That's what we use, a method that was created by me. That's what we use. And it's like a way that we uniquely stack consumer laws together in an organized way. And that's going to allow us to get deletions legally and effectively. Also, when it comes to explaining their process, they should be letting you know if they do Metro 2, if they do consumer law, if they do factual disputing, or whatever it is they may do. Maybe they go straight to litigation. I don't know, but they should be explaining that to you. So let's talk about our process here at New Gen Wealth Solutions. First thing we're going to let you know is that we freeze the secondary bureaus. We're trying to stop them from communicating. I don't like to use the word bureaus. We freeze the secondary credit reporting agencies. There's only one bureau, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That's another video for another time. So we freeze the secondary credit reporting agencies to try to stop them from communicating with one another and to stop them from communicating with the big three credit reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. We also opt out. We also suppress. So that's what we start at. Then we go and attack that personal information. Why do we attack personal information? I don't care what nobody tell you. Cleaning up personal information can increase your credit score. Even your address can increase some things, but that's another conversation for another day too. So we clean up that personal information to increase your credit score. Also, you don't need 10 names and 18 addresses and 18 employers and 25 phone numbers. Cleaning all that stuff up is going to make your credit profile look better, which in return is going to allow you to qualify for lower interest rate loans and higher limit credit cards. Of course, they have to do with the rest of your profile too, but this is the beginning of it. Then the third thing is this: all of your personal information on your credit report is directly tied to the negative accounts on your report. So by cleaning up that information is going to make it harder for the collection companies and any third parties to verify, validate the account. And that's one of the ways that deletions can come more quickly. And after that, after that personal information, then we go and attack all of the other stuff with the Credit Dreamweaver method using consumer laws. Now, credit repair is an investment in your future. It is not a bill. Credit repair is not your light bill. It's not your car bill. It's not your mortgage. And it's just as important. Why is it just important? Because you're paying that 25% interest rate on that car because your credit is bad. So it's an investment in your future. So now you need to ask yourself right now, is fixing my credit a priority? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the greatest, where is that on my priority list? If it's lower than an 8, you need to reevaluate. Because I talk to people all the time and, act as if credit repair is insignificant. So you need to ask yourself, how much of a priority is it for you? And if it's under 8, you need to reevaluate. And you need to ask yourself, why? Why isn't having a great credit score so I can leverage it, purchase a home, leverage it to invest in my future so that I can be financially stable and also leave a legacy, leave a generational legacy? Why is it? And that's only something that you can ask you. I can ask you, but the real honest conversations come when you one-on-one. If you lie to yourself, that's insanity. That's crazy. You can lie to other people, but if you're lying to yourself, I don't know what to tell you, right? So now you can ask yourself, can you afford it? If money is tight and you really, 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 really can't afford it, and let's be real. Some of y'all got weed habits, drinking habits, clubbing habits, Louis Vuitton habits, Gucci habits, Jordan habits, all kind of habits, right? If you are spending excess money on entertainment and you got bad credit and saying you can't afford it, then that's a reality check for you. You need to do a reality check, right? But if money really is tight, some way, somehow, you need to figure it out. Even if you have to get on YouTube University every day and study, even if you have to go in my gold room group, in my gold room community and snoop around and learn some things, Even buy some DIY products and do it yourself. Some way, somehow, you got to get it done. So even if you got to learn how to do it yourself, because let's be honest, credit repair is not an option. It's not an option. It needs to be done. Good credit is essential. Now let's talk about maintaining that credit. Credit repair is a team sport, right? Credit repair companies, the only thing that a credit repair company can do for you is delete negative items. That's it. That's all. They can advise you on positive items to add because you got to have that right credit mix to build that perfect credit profile so you can get into them 800s, so you can get into them high sevens. A high 7 score that actually allows you to get anything you want. Not those scores you see where people just posting, I got a 750, I got a 7. Ask them what did they get with that score and what are those interest rates? Because you can attach something to get a high score, but that don't mean you're going to get approved. Credit profiles matter. So it really is a team sport. It's about removing negatives and adding positives so you will have the right credit mix and strengthen your credit profile. And then you got to maintain it, right? So many times people are in credit repair, they miss a payment. Can't do that. That's a non-negotiable. No missed payments. People get in credit repair for 30 days and all of a sudden they want to do all these things. All these things they couldn't do before they was in credit repair. How come all of a sudden it became so significant or so much of a you must do it when you weren't able to do it in the first place, right? Come on, let's talk about that. Let's have real talk. Let's talk about that, right? So you got to maintain those good habits. Don't go apply for that car at the dealership and get those 50 inquiries because your credit score went up 50 points. Don't do it. Don't do it. Maintain, go through, you know what I'm saying? And hit it all the way to the end. Now, transparency is also key. It's also key, right? You need to ask your credit specialist for their website and social media. Make sure they have recent results. Like, don't fall for those people who posting results and you can't never see dates, right? And don't fall for those people who they're posting results from 2022. You know what I'm saying? They're posting results from 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, hell, even 8 months ago. Because when we post results, all of our results, we were supposed to be coming from the week before or the day of and stuff like that. So don't fall for that old stuff. Now, you can check out my company's recent successes on my personal Facebook page. Facebook on Gary.A.Branch. And you're going to be able to see it. Yes, I have a professional page at New Gen Wealth. So you see it right here on the screen. You can go there. You're going to be able to see those results, right? You can go to my YouTube. You can go to my TikTok. You can go to my Instagram. You can go to those different places and see real people, real results, real reviews, real success. Because at the end of the day, success leaves receipts. And I'm going to say it again. Documentation beats conversation. Also, the written contracts and disclosures. They're required by law. So they should be giving you something to sign. You know what I mean? They should be something you can read over. And, there are laws. The FCRA has laws. CROA has laws. The Credit Repair Organization Act has laws that we must abide by. I am licensed. I am bonded. You can ask them, are they licensed and bonded? If you feel froggish, tell them, show you they bond. Like if somebody asks for me for that, I don't care because I'm licensed and I'm bonded. This is what I do. I'm running a real company. I'm not somebody that's doing credit repair. And if you're just hiring somebody that's just doing credit repair, I hope you know that person. Because if you're just hiring somebody that's just doing credit repair, chances are they're just doing credit repair. They're not serious. They're just trying to get some money. But hey, I don't know, right? Now, let's talk about avoid excuses, right? Don't let excuses hold you back. You knew before you hopped on that credit repair consultation that you had that scheduled phone call. So why get on the credit repair consultation call talking about you need to talk to your spouse? Come on, that's a joke, right? You're not serious. And I'm married. If my wife had bad credit and she vetted a company thoroughly and then told me, yeah, I want to sign up for credit repair, I'm probably not going to be mad because she got bad credit. And as the man, I should be fixing it already. I should be in charge of that. And I didn't take charge to find her a company to fix the credit. So how can I really be mad? And as a man, if you're a man and you talking about you need to talk to your spouse about fixing your credit, as a man, you should already be on top of that, fixing your credit. You the flag bearer. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the backbone. You know what I mean? So let's get back to these spouses. Using your spouse as an excuse, talking about you need to talk to them. No, you scheduled that call already. You should already talk to them before you schedule the call. They already know you've been interested in credit repair. You should already talk to them and going through the vetting them with your spouse, going through those social media channels, the website, the reviews, go look at the YouTube videos, the TikTok videos, the reels on Facebook, whatever it is, going down a post, seeing if it's real humans on a review. You should have already done that before the call. Because if you're thinking about credit repair because your credit is bad and you and your spouse haven't already been talking about it, really going on here. So, it's not an option. Fixing your credit is crucial for your financial health. but again, that I can't afford it stuff, that is just an excuse as well. We make a way for everything we want, right? And it's one of my favorite sayings. Procrastination is the assassination of your destination. Let me say that again. Procrastination is the assassination of your destination. Now let's go back to the credit repair process. We send letters out every 35 days, right? We send them out every 35 days. We're going to send out letters in rounds. Credit repair comes to 30 to 45 days. And at the end of that round, an item is going to come back verified or it's going to come back deleted for the most part. And then if it come back verified, we go to the next consumer law to get it removed. And that's what we do like clockwork until we get you cleaned up. Now, credit repair companies should be doing this and they should be informing you every time a round ends. With us, you get text, you get email letting you know that it went out. And then in 35 days, you get a progress report emailed to you, letting you know what was deleted, letting you know if anything was added, showing you where your scores are, and also giving you a link to schedule a call for a client review if you want to hop on the phone with somebody to talk about what just happened with your credit. Like, that's important. That is essential. They should be allowing you to talk about it because everybody don't understand credit. They should be allowing you to talk about what just happened with your credit. Now, we use consumer laws, and I'm going to keep saying that because it's the most powerful method. If a company doesn't mention consumer laws, to me, that's a red flag. Like, what? It's 2024 and you're still doing factual disputing and you're not doing consumer laws at all? And for why is the laws we use for permissible purpose? You got 1681B. It states nothing should be on your credit report without your written instructions. We use block of information from identity theft. And that's pertaining to, if your identity was stolen or what you consider identity theft, because it's all right there in the laws. 1666B, time of late payments. There's so many different laws that we use in the credit dream weaver method, and we be stacking them together, not using just one at a time. We stack them together in a nice way that's going to make the credit bureaus respond, the credit reporting agencies. Get the word bureaus out your mind. Credit reporting agencies respond. And if they don't, then we can follow up with litigation if necessary. Now, let me restate this. Credit repair is a team sport. Only thing that a credit repair company can do for you is remove negative items. It's going to be your job to add the positive items and then your ongoing financial behavior. That is what's going to ensure lasting credit health. So you shouldn't just be getting credit repair. You need to be learning about credit so that you can have better finances in your future. Your future depends on it. Your family, the future depends on it. If you got kids, come on now. Future generations depend on it, right? So get the educational part together. Keep that credit score healthy. Now, if you're interested in, a consultation to learn more about what we do, you can scan this or you can go to my website and you can book a consultation. Also, you can continue watching my videos for more tips and advice. You can join the Gold Room by scanning there. Hey, I want to thank you for watching this video. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Catch me on the future on my YouTube channel because I'm about to build this thing out. Let's get it.